What is up, YouTube? It's your boy M1 Tech, and we're going to be doing a review on the Xtrfy M4 wireless gaming mouse. And my experiences haven't really been great with this mouse. It hasn't been like horrible. The mouse's build quality is pretty good, and the way it feels is okay. It's nothing crazy, but let me go into some of the specs, and then I will talk about what I didn't like about the mouse. So this is the Xtrfy wireless. It has the PixArt 3370 optical sensor. It's pretty good. I haven't had any problems. The Kel GM 8.0 switches. I believe that's the main and the side button switches of what I took apart, but they have, you know, there's typical RGB. It has a USB type C charging cable, 71 grams. When I put it on a scale, it comes out roughly around 70 grams. It has the some crazy battery life. This does not come with any software, so everything is built into the mouse. Read the manual if you want to change something, which I don't. As you know me by now, I don't like any mice without any software. That goes for the Ninjutsu Origin 1X. Didn't come with any software, but I feel like the Xtrfy made it a lot more simpler for you to change stuff and give you a hint of how it works and if you're on the right settings, because the Ninjutsu really don't have stuff like that. You know, you're kind of like guessing, and the color, like the color profiles that they have on here, kind of make it a little bit more easier. So if I had to go with a no software mouse, it would probably be this one. But some of the features and stuff, you have the 4.0 wireless receiver and the USB cable. I'm gonna unbox it and I'll give you my opinion. So I have opened it. I have tried the mouse. You get these two like novel like items of keycaps. I have no keyboard that these would look good on, but they're there if you want to stick them on the keyboard. They're the GG and the Xtrfy in white. So let's take everything out of the box. So set the mouse off to the side and I'll show you what's in the box. So we have this braided cable. This cable is fairly nice. It really has, like, it's really loose. You wouldn't have any problems with it if you plugged it in and you had to play with it charged while it's charging. It has this rubber grip on the bottom. I probably shouldn't have picked, I should have picked a different color decimal, but it has this this rubber grip back on there. I don't know if you can see it because my camera might not pick it up. Yeah, the rubber grip back, and it's a braided cable. It's a USB type C. Let's see, yeah, the USB-C cable, gold tip. But yeah, it's pretty nice little charging, standard, nothing too fancy. You do get the adjustable back. So this is this one has the more of the, I believe, the hump on it, and the one I currently got on there is more flat. I tried both of them. The hump more kind of hits you in the, like, right at your knuckle piece of your palm, but it's okay. It doesn't, no, it's not it's not really bad to use. I would say try both and see which one you like more. Let's see, we're gonna set this off to the side, but I think the screwing part, you have to unscrew it and then screw the other one in. I feel like it's hectic. I believe the other ones had magnets, so set this there. And you get this screwdriver. This screwdriver is really tiny. For me, I have big hands, so I just used another screwdriver that I had, but it's nice that they give this to you. I have a little one that has a little bit, it's a bigger size and it has a little bit more grip on the top, but it's about the same. But it's cool that they give you this in the same color. You have your dongle, and this is your typical dongle, and it's, whoops, well, hopefully we don't lose it, but this just has the Xtrfy branding on it, and it's your typical standard dongle, nothing too fancy. This is really, it comes in all in this package right here, and I think we have like a Xtrfy matte sticker. Nothing crazy. You get this little pouch that everything comes in, like your manual and your stickers, and you do get a replacement skates, and they're fairly thick. I don't have my caliber. They are pretty nice. They're good skates. The ones I got on there are fairly decent. You probably wouldn't have to buy aftermarket unless you're going to change them, and you just really need you just really want some extra skates, but they're fairly decent. I don't have any complaints about them. This is your manual. This will tell you how to change a lot of the profiles on your mouse, so you can change like your DPI, your lift off, your debounce, your RGB, and how to change your backs. If you guys want to know anything in depth, you could comment at the bottom of this video, but you can adjust this so-called weight. This isn't a weight at the bottom of it, but they claim on their website this is a weight. This is just a battery in a chassis that allows you to slide it forward or backwards, and it kind of countermeasures of how you play it. But I haven't fiddled around with it because so far it's pretty balanced, but it's not a dedicated weight. It's just your battery inside a chassis that allows you to slide it forward or backwards. You can call it whatever you want it, but yeah, so that's what it is. Then they show you how to swap out the bags. You can take off the front shell, which I have, and this is kind of where I run into some issues. So the Xtrfy wireless is it's not my favorite feeling mouse. It's not super small. I can grip it just fine. I have a pretty big palm, or a pretty big overall hand. I just feel like everything is mushy, and I play with the Razer Viper. Like, it's not my main. I've been using this just recently because I'm doing a video on this too, but my main is the Pulsar wireless. So this mouse just feels it feels mushy. It's got a lot of pre and post, so like, and that's both of them. Like, I think you could fix this, but you just have to go through and fix it. Like, it's just, I don't, that's not actuating. Now there it goes, it actuated. It doesn't really have any post, but pre-travel is vicious. All of this, a little more on the back than it is on the front. The DPI button's good. The scroll wheel is pretty good. I'll do a sound test for you guys so you guys can hear it. Let me get my microphone in here. So There's no, it's a pretty sturdy mouse. There's no rattle or anything. I did take the mouse apart as the top clicks in the rear. I believe you could fix the post or whatever, the pre-travel, post-travel, whatever. They do have the rubber things in inside the triggers. I guess like the little dampeners or whatnot. And I really don't know. I'm not having a good experience with the mouse. It doesn't feel great to me. It might be just me in my opinion, but there's way more mice out there that I have tried that feels so much better than this one. Like it's great. The skates are great. Just the surface that I'm using makes it sound rough, but it's like it's something different. Maybe I have to use it a little bit longer. I've only been using it for almost a week, but I just don't, it's something about it, it just doesn't feel great to me. And it might be a lot of people that have the same opinion. The curves aren't, it's, people say they're really aggressive. Sure they are. It's not that much difference from the Rawcats Cone Air and the Prime Wireless. I feel like they're about the same in the grooves, but something about this just is just not for me. I might try it a little bit longer. Sometimes mice that I don't like, I come back and they just feel great to me. Like the Viper, I didn't think, oh, what's not in there? The Viper, I didn't think that was going to be the best mouse because it was flat. But for some reason, the way I play, the Viper has been really good to use. There's not a lot of butt on it. There's no junk in the trunk, but it still feels nice. It kind of reminds me of the Glorious Model O wireless. They're about the same, but this one is, oh man, I don't even know. It's something hectic. I never really talk bad about too many mice because a lot of them, I usually buy ones that I think I would enjoy instead of just buying every one that comes out. And then I give my review and an opinion, but you have to understand, you have to take all my reviews and every review that you see online with a grain of salt, because hand shapes and the play style of what you use it for and what you play makes a big difference of what mice works for you. Because for a long time, the Razer Naga Pro and like just the Razer Naga series has been my mains for a long time, especially since I switched to PC. And when I learned, I used to use the 12 side buttons and I used to use almost all of them. And this is a heavy mouse, but it's what I used to use for a long time. But I don't know what else to say, guys. It's probably great for some other people. I would recommend you guys to watch more reviews, but this isn't the mouse for me. But I'll check you guys in the next one and I'll see you later.